Yo, what's up, man? Another episode of Black Man's Thoughts, man. I was at work today, and I was thinking about the 154 division. That's like about to be the new lit division, man. It's a new lit division, man. Like real talk, man. I was like, okay, you got the Towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora. You got Jermell Charlo coming back. You got Spence hinting at coming back. I don't believe that Terrence Crawford is going to stay at 168. I really don't. I think he's going to come back campaign at 154 because if you lose, there's no way Terrence Crawford is going out with his last fight as a L. And that's why I kind of do feel like Spence is going to come back because I don't see Spence going out that way. But I do think that the 154 division is about to be, I think it's going to be what we thought the 135 division was going to be like 2 or 3 years ago. But the problem is nobody fought in the 135 division. So hopefully they fight, man. You know, Tim Tszyu, we don't know what's going on with that. He looks like he's done, bro. He looks like he's done. You got Bakram Mata, how you pronounce it? Murta Zalev. Yeah. I saw his fight with Virgil Ortiz. I can't remember, but I kind of thought that Bakram, I thought he kind of, I don't know, man. I saw Virgil Ortiz when he fought Boachek or he fought Bakram. Can't remember, man. I know his fight that he had, I thought he lost, man. I know he's about to fight Erickson Lubin coming up. Erickson Lubin's pretty good. I think he's good. I do think he's going to lose to Virgil Ortiz. But I also think that Virgil Ortiz is not as good as they say he is. I do. I think that Virgil Ortiz is just a name, an undefeated name. And I think that they're giving this guy a lot of steam behind his name. But I believe that if he fights somebody of substance, he's going to lose. I think he's definitely going to lose, man. Let me see, because I know I ain't crazy. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. When he fought Boachek. Sorry. There's a lot of them, European names, man. I get them all confused, man. But when he fought Boachek, I thought Boachek won. I really did. I thought Boachek did enough to at least tie. I thought he did enough. I don't know, man. I'd like to see Boachek fight. I'd like to see Boachek fight again. Real talk, man. Crawford come back down to 154, man. That's one hell of a division. That's a hell of a fucking division right there. Because to be honest with you, I think Charlo can give the Inferno a run for his money. I know a lot of people that say Charlo chop him down, but and what's his name, Sebastian Fundora, he got knocked out before. But remember, Sebastian Fundora got fucking better too, though, man. He did. Like he's really starting to build up off that jab. That was his problem before. He's unusually good on the inside for somebody that's that tall. Usually tall people want to keep that range, man. But that last fight he got, Tim Tszyu, man, I watched this man, bro. He is a nightmare in the pocket. He can be with them uppercuts. I think that's what really was hurting. What's his name? Who just fought again? Tim Tszyu. Them uppercuts was giving him fucking problems, man. And then that jab was just relentless, man. By the end of the fight, man, you could just see it. Them jabs were just busting his face open, man. So I'm glad that they pulled Spence away from that because I'll be honest with you. Spence jumped his ass over there on a 2-year layoff and fought this hot ass Fundora who on a streak right now. Spence fuck around and get retired. Real talk, bro. We got to be honest. We got to be honest, man. These dudes ain't creative players, man. These dudes ain't, you know what I mean? They're not just, you're human, bro. You have ring rust. Man. You jump your ass in there. I think that's why they pulled him, too. Ain't no way he about to jump in there and just fight Sebastian. I mean, he's already 6'6", bro. He's 6'6". You got to get in there with him, and he's really good on the inside. He ain't one of them dudes that's going to just pop a shot. Yo. He got better, and I think he's going to get better. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure who beats him right now. I think obviously he fights against Crawford. I think Crawford has a good chance, a damn good chance, and I would pick Crawford. But I'll tell you what, man, I'll probably be one of Terrence Crawford's fucking hardest fights. I guarantee you, man. If he keeps sticking that jab out there like that, they gonna have to eat that jab before they get in there. So I think the 154 division is gonna be really, really, really tough, man. You got Xander Zayas, you got, like I said, Lubin, you got Ortiz, what's the name? Isam Lima, dude from Russia. They got some heavy hitters, man. You know them boys is hitting up there, man. Them boys is hitting. That ain't no joke. You know, they hitting. They ain't no joke. You know, and to be honest with you, guess who up there? Boots up there. Boots 154 now. I keep forgetting about that. So you throw Boots in that pile too, bro. You got some fights right there, man. You got some fights. Obviously, Boots right now would be the fan favorite, because he's a young, fresh, hot, up and coming guy that we see a lot of potential in. But to be honest with you, after Charlo called out Boots, and Boots responds, if that fight doesn't happen, man, we got to start looking at Boots as he don't want to fight these fucking fights, bro. If you mean to tell me you're not going to take the fight with Charlo, who has a name, and the fans has been clamoring for Boots to fight somebody with a name, and he doesn't fight, at some point in time, bro, we have to call a spade what a spade is, man. He don't want to fucking fight. I mean, got my glasses on, you know what I'm saying? Make the folks feel comfortable at the job from a black man coming in there. But anywho, Boots, I think Boots will watch Virgil Ortiz. He'll watch Virgil Ortiz for real. But Boots will get. I think Boots will cause problems from Fundora too, because Boots is extremely athletic, quick. So even though Sebastian Fundora got that jab, he has a good inside game, I think Boots' athleticism, his speed, his counter-punching speed would be a problem from Fundora, because Boots has the ability to get in and out, switch your stance, boom, 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 get to that body, and be gone, because he's very, 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 very gifted footwork. So I do think that would be a major problem for Fundora. I really don't think that Spence is ready for somebody hot right now, to be honest with you. I would like to see Spence come back, man. Spence has been looking real good on some of the pictures he's showing. He's in shape. It's gonna be interesting. And to be honest with you, I would not be surprised if Devin Haney jumped his ass up to 154. Devin Haney's a big dude, man. Devin Haney's a big dude. I can see Devin Haney jumping up, and I also can see maybe Brian Norman later on jumping up. Real talk, man. Brian Norman's like a stockier guy, bro. I don't see Shakur Stevenson going past 140. I don't see him going past. If he do, maybe a few fights at 147. I just don't see him. I think he's a little scary to get hit hard. I think that he's a tremendous fighter, man, but I just don't see him moving up too much. The 135 division definitely has died down its luster. Tank, Teofimo, the Four Kings, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. None of them motherfuckers wanted to fight each other, man. Well, who fought? Okay. Tank fought, Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia fought Devin Haney. Teo hasn't fought none of them yet. Yeah, man, that's a shame, man. That's a shame the boys haven't fought. That's a shame. But back to 154, man. Back to 154. Isn't hold on, man. What is what's his name? The Mexican guy. He just fought Pacquiao. What's his name? Let me see. Pacquiao. versus what was his name? He just Barrios. Mario Barrios. Yeah. I forgot what Mario Barrios. Is he 147 or is he 154? I can't remember. Let me see. Mario Barrios. Weight class. Yeah, he 147. He 147. To be honest with you, Mario Barrios, man, I used to like him a lot, man. I used to thought he was a really talented fighter. I liked what he showed against Tank. And then after Tank, I thought he was getting a little bit better. Most people who fight Tank get better because Tank is such a well-rounded fighter that he's going to teach you. You're going to learn some shit in that fight because he's good at everything damn near. But after for a while, man, Barrios, man, his last few fights, man, it just seemed like he's getting worse. It's like that hunger ain't there. And, you know, I don't know. He just looking good. I thought he could have turned it on against Pacquiao. But to be honest with you, the way Pacquiao was turning on, too, Barrios looked like he was either worried about hurting Pacquiao or he was worried about getting slept from Pacquiao. So I don't know. But I definitely think the 154 division, let's look it up. Let's look this shit up, 154 division. Boxing. Yeah. Yep. You got Sebastian Fundora, a belt holder. You got Bacrum. You got Jermell Charlo, Tim Tszyu, Virgil Ortiz. Let me see, man. It's some good damn names, bro. Real talk. There's been some really, really, really good names. But anyway, man, like, subscribe, share, man. Let me know what you think, man. You put all those guys, look up who's in that weight division. Who do you think has the edge in the 154 division? Is it Boots? You remember, Charlo really never lost his belt in a fight. He never did lose his belt on the thingy. So technically, he technically still would be the champ if he hadn't give up the belt. So keep that in mind. That he really didn't lose his he really didn't lose it. You know? He didn't really lose it. Let's see who the champions are right here at the junior middleweights. You got WBO, Xander Zayas, IBF, Bacrum, Marta Zilliv or something. I forgot how you pronounce the last name. Then it says WBA, Terrence Crawford, WBC, Sebastian Fundora. So, shit, even if you wanted to, Boots talk about you wanted to unify. In order to unify, you got to go to Xander Zayas, Bacrum Zilliv, Terrence Crawford, and Sebastian Fundora. Those right there are all extremely great fights right there. Extremely good fights right there. So I definitely think that the 154 division is real hot. The 147 I think is losing its luster. I think we have to let that younger generation come up there and build up a little bit. I think that Devin Haney, I think this is his first fight at 147. You know, you still got Brian Norman Jr. 147. Mario Barrios, like I said. And now Pacquiao has jumped his ass back up in there. And I heard Pacquiao wanted to look at Tank. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised if later on Teofimo goes up to 147. Richard Hitchens, I think they're going to stay around 140. I don't think Richard Hitchens is going to go up to 147. I don't think he got the pop. And I think it don't look like he's struggling to make weight. You know what I mean? Gary Antoine Russell, I think he's going to campaign at 147. That's a killer right there, bro. That's a killer right there, man. I like to really see, definitely see Gary Antoine Russell versus T.O. versus Hitchens. I think Gary Russell may run away with that division, to be honest with you. But yeah, let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think about this 154 division. Let me know you think this is the hottest division coming up, man. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. You know what it is. Black Man's Thoughts.